Hey guys, I'm back today with another video. This one is going to be brought to you by the company Hermosa Hair. This is my first time working with the company, but I am super excited to show you guys the unit that I will be installing today. Now, this is some of the items that they put in the package. Of course, I always love having extra goodies. This beauty that I'm going to be showing you guys is the 13x4 blonde highlight lace frontal wig. This one is in the length 24 inches and it's 220% in density. And this is what it looks like straight out of the package. The waves on that look really gorgeous. And then with the inside of the cap construction, you get two combs on the side, a comb in the middle, a comb in the back, your adjustable straps. I did wash my unit and I used my Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner, so those waves did leave the building. And then I also did go in and do some extra customizations. I did bleach my knots, and then I also plucked out this hairline a bit more. So this is what it looks like on, and that hairline is looking good. Yes. And this unit also does have the undetectable HD lace. Now I am going to have to end up cutting off a little bit on the side, but I'm not going to have to cut too much into the lace, just like a very small amount so it can sit above my ear. Taking my wax, I'm going to go around the hairline, and then I'm also going to use my Kendra's Boutique hot comb, and that's just going to help kind of flatten and straighten everything out. Just because this does have a really good amount of density, I need to prepare it for when I am ready to style. You can see I'm taking my time when cutting off the lace and also doing little zigzags so the hairline won't have a straight look to it. And this is what it looks like when I cut it off before I put any product. That looks really good. Now I'm just going to clip the lace out of the way. I will be using my Bow Hold Liquid Gold again. This is my second time using it, and I just want to move everything out of the way so I can spread the product around my hairline evenly. I'm learning about this product is that a little bit does go a long way, and you really want to be careful with how much you push out, because as you can see, I had too much come out on that side. But I'm just going to use this little spatula on the end and just kind of work it, and then I am going to lay my lace on top of it very carefully. Now that everything is dried down, I'm just going to kind of clean up around the hairline area where I had any excess product come out at, and that is what it is looking like so far. And then I am going to comb out this hair before I prep it for styling, because woo, she is thick and those ends were starting to get some snags to them. Today's style, I am opting for a curved side part, so I'm just going to place some wax at the top of the unit, and then I'm going to use my hot comb to straighten everything out and get everything laid down very nice and flat. Because of the high density on this unit, I did have to go over the top a couple of times to get it to lay down, because of course I didn't want any humpiness going on. Once everything is nice and sleek, I am going to pull out those shorter hairs on the side, because I already know that I want to create some sideburns and also a little baby hairs on the other side. Be using this elastic band that the company sent over, and I'm going to place this at the front of the hairline, and I'm just going to let everything settle in so I can work on styling this hair. Now I did have to cut those hairs down shorter that I pulled out to swoop, and I'm just going to tuck them and move them out of the way until I am ready to style them. Now I will be flat ironing this unit today, and it did take me a little while. I turned it up to the highest setting because this hair was so thick. I wanted to make sure that it got as straight as possible. the hair straightened, I am going to finish up the front of this hairline, and I am going to cut my sideburns shorter because I felt like they were a bit too long. And then I'm going to curl them and then use my Even New York spray on my edge brush and just give it a little swoop and then just cut them down to where I see fit. Now on this side, I did want to thin out the hairs just a bit more to open up the hairline, and I didn't end up thinning them out too much, but just enough to where you can definitely tell a difference. I'm going to curl that under also, and then I am going to swoop them. Now if you are not a fan of baby hairs, they are definitely a personal preference, so if you don't want to do this, you can definitely skip this step. So I know I wanted to try a swoop style with this unit, so I'm just going to be placing a little bit of my Even New York spray at the top of this unit, and then I'm just going to begin to swoop over. This is definitely an Aspire style because I've seen a few ladies rocking the swoop style lately, and I wanted to try it out, and it's been a minute since I did one. So after spraying that and getting it to where I need it to be, I'm going to use my blow dryer to kind of set it into place, and then I'm going to hot comb and kind of swoop over the other side. I didn't put any of the spray on the other side. I just wanted it to be nice and soft, but for the swoop I needed it to stay. After my swoop is done setting, I'm going to place some powder into the parting space area, and then I'm going to place a little bit around the front of the hairline. I'm not going to be heavy-handed around the hairline because everything is already looking melted in. Now I'm going to be taking some of my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum, and I'm going to be very generous with this, especially towards the ends of this hair because I noticed they felt a bit dry and also a little frizzy. This is the final look, and everything came together and is looking really good. The front of that hairline and how thick this hair is. Now this unit goes all the way up to 30 inches. Yes, 30 inches. And what I like about this wig, it also does come in lower densities if you feel like this is too much. And this unit also comes as a 5x5 closure. Guys, make sure you stay tuned after this. You can hear my final thoughts when it comes to this highlight wig. I'm installing this unit from the company Hermosa Hair, and Lil Mama is definitely thick. They were not playing around when it comes to the density on this unit. 220%, baby, I can definitely feel the weight while I am wearing this. So if you are somebody who likes your units thick and full, then hey, you might like this style. Of course, because of how thick the hair is, I feel like it kind of keeps everything out of the way, but you can still see how nice and full this unit looks. It does come slightly pre-plucked. I decided to go in and thin mine out, and I thinned out a very good amount of hair. Because of the density, it was a good amount of density all up in the front area right here. So I wanted to pull out a little bit more hair just to kind of make it look more natural. And I also did go in and bleach the knots on my unit. Now, if you are not a fan of bleaching, you can skip past that if you want to just add powder or tint. But I like for mine to look like as scalp-like as possible, like it's just coming out my scalp. So that's something that I chose to do, and I feel like it looks really good. I put my lace down today using my Boho Liquid Gold, and I told you guys I was going to keep trying it until I could perfect it. It is a very good amount of product in this bottle, and your girl gonna get her money's worth. But I feel like this second time around, it went really well. It wasn't a messy situation. I did apply a little bit too much on this side, but I just kind of spread it out. And then I had to clean up around my hairline a little bit because I went kind of too far out in certain areas. But other than that, like, it's not messy, it's not flaky. It works well. Just use a little bit of water, massage into place, and your lace will pop off. 24 inches in length. And yes, it's a bit long on me because I am only 5'2". But the good thing about this being 24 inches is that the density still looks really good. Y'all seen when I turned around, that ponytail was definitely given. So if you want to put this in a ponytail, you are not going to have any issues. This flat ironed really well. I didn't have any problems with that. And then the color blend on this is nice. It's not doing too much. I feel like you can wear this color every day, especially if you are a person who does not like a lot of color. I feel like they blended this in pretty well. As far as shedding and tangling goes, I did get a little bit of shedding during the styling process. And then as far as tangles go, the ends of this hair are a bit dry, so I would definitely make sure to put a good amount of serum through. I did have to go over it with the flat iron a bit more. That way it wouldn't feel so dry. So that's where I was getting some of the snags at. And then in the nape area, I am catching a little bit of snag. Not really getting any flyaways with this unit, but the serum is definitely going to help with the frizziness that's going on. Hope you guys enjoyed this install. Let me know what you guys think about it. It's pretty simple and easy, not too much going on. And let me know what you guys think about this hair. Are you feeling it? If you are, I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Once again, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.